Here's a nice boardwalk.
In this Chinese courtroom, history is being made, but not without controversy. 77-year-old Chu Fu Di is suing her daughter and son-in-law, who she says don't visit her enough. And the judge agrees. Under a contentious new law, he ordered the pair to drop in on Chu at least once every 2 months, and on holidays. We believe that over time they will realize relations between a mother and her children need family love, says the judge. The ruling is the first under a law that compels children to spend time with their elderly parents. Critics have called the measure government overreach and potentially counterproductive. If you settle this dispute through a lawsuit, the effect may be the exact opposite of the intention, says this lawyer. The relationship between the parents and their children may get even worse. Chinese society traditionally places great importance on filial piety. But 3 decades of dramatic social change and urban migration have left many elderly alone or in care homes.
Too skinny. Not good for bearing sons. Recite the final admonition.
Fulfill your duties calmly and respectfully. Reflect before you snack. Act. This shall bring you honor and glory.
97-year-old Lo Yuyuan and 80-year-old Chai Fuyuan are in-laws. Lo's feet were bound at the age of 5, and she was married at the age of 14. She has 2 sons and 1 daughter. Chai, the smaller of the 2 women, had her feet bound when she was only 4, and was also married at 14. She has 1 son and 4 daughters.
所以是大家的以色列女孩们4岁5岁不嫁过，不过我们那小的说啊，做个娘生些姑娘，但我觉得比被嫁过是大的比夭折，你法国的小妹法好。娘们说不过小没有了在哪？娘们要在那过小。
The custom was carried out with a binding bandage made of coarse cotton cloth, measuring 3 inches in width and 7 or 8 feet in length. This is a foot-binding stool of the Qing dynasty. The child of a wealthy family would sit on a bed with her feet placed on the stool. The special roller was used to tighten the binding bandage. Inside the little drawers were scissors, perfume, and alum, all essential for the beautifying ritual. Customs varied from province to province. Foot binding was initiated at the age of 4 for some, or as late as 8 for others, and was usually performed by the girl's own mother, although wealthy families would engage the services of a binding woman. For parents, believing that foot binding had a lifelong impact on their daughter's future wealth and social standing, and therefore happiness, picking an auspicious day for the event was important. From what we see now only as the astonishing mutilation that resulted from foot binding, it is difficult to remember that for the Chinese, it was once thought of as the height of sensuality. All the toes except the big one were folded under and bound tightly to bring them close to the sole. The feet were known as golden lotuses only if they were 3 inches long, silver if they were 4 inches long, or iron if they were more than 4 inches long. Feet were bound in 5 or 7 layers of bandages. Often mothers would sew up the punishing bindings in order to prevent their daughters from secretly removing them in bed at night. As the feet grew, so the bindings were tightened.
这么前面过中到回笼之前嘛，查了有个轻轻的过了嘛，还是晚上也是不耐烦，还是给你那个床前不个睡了，睡不到，回来好洗了好，我们还是有过。
For over 1,000 years, countless Chinese girls were disabled or even died during the course of this practice. Often the feet were broken. Paralysis, gangrene, and ulcers were commonplace. Girls in the early stages of foot binding would have their bandages tightened twice a day. The pain was excruciating and unrelenting for up to 2 years before gradually subsiding, leaving the foot permanently contorted. Only then could the human foot become the ultimate symbol of beauty, the golden lotus. Chai is 5 feet 1 inch tall. An average woman of her height has a 9-inch long foot. Chai's deformed little foot measures only 5. All the toes except the big one, which still protrudes, are deformed and bent, hidden under the sole, and the 2 smallest toes have been completely disabled. The instep has been bent to form an arch. The bridge bulges markedly, and a cleft has been formed in the middle of the sole. The joint between the foot and the heel is fractured. Because of this severely restricted growth, the lower legs of bound-footed women are incredibly thin. So why was it considered a symbol of beauty? The answer to this question can be traced back to a peculiar style of imperial entertainment some 1,000 years ago. It is generally believed among the Chinese that foot binding originated in the 10th century, during what is known as the Epoch of 5 dynasties. It is said that ruler Li Yu of the southern Tang dynasty doted on a palace concubine, Yao Niang, who was a superb dancer. The emperor demanded that Yao Niang wrap her feet in cloth to make them smaller and look like moon crescents. He further made the concubine dance on a specially made lotus stage. The spectacle so seduced the emperor that the royal obsession escalated into a craze and permeated through the imperial courts, becoming ever more extreme as it did so, and inspiring art and literature as it went.
Not more. It will be more finer quality, very fine. Four times, approximately 4 times thinner than this will be. That's it. Very fine.